Single Dads Dating Dilemmas with Mike and Tev. Today, we are sharing a very intimate story, and it's anonymous because, you know, these people who are sending us these messages about their lives and the moments that are really personal to them, that they probably don't even share with their closest friends. They're sharing with us. And so coming up shortly, we're going to share Narin's story. Also, today on the show, we have a few other questions and comments and queries from people who have been sliding into your DMs. A few of them are now blocked, but we'll still
just the odd one here and there.
We'll still mention their questions. My name is Mike Goldman, sometimes voiceover guy, TV host, actor, presenter, whatever you want, really. And this is Teva.
I'm Tev, the brutally honest best friend that is going to give you no bullshit answers about your dating queries. Oh, I really did that badly. And I'm Tev, your brutally...
I didn't like mine either. Hey, I'm Mike Goldman, and this is the show. It's Dating Dilemmas for Single Dads.
Yeah.
So what we do here on this show is we basically talk about all the DMs that you get every week. Some a little bit lewd that we can't share. You have to subscribe to Teva's private channel for that. And some are deep, intimate stories that people would very rarely even share with their best friend.
Right.
One in particular was a moving story, which I can't believe that this person who will remain anonymous has shared with us. That I'll be reading to you. Actually, I might get you to read it.
Yeah,
a little later on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Narin already told me the story. So if you share it, that would be great.
Totally anonymously.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. So Mike G, Mike Goldman, Teva, let's do it.
Let's
you ready?
Go. Alrighty. Today, what are we talking about today, Mike?
Today we're talking about numbers. How many women is it okay to be speaking to at the same time? Are you going to act like you're AI and speak to 10,500 women at once? Or are you just going... That might be an idea. You'd probably be able to do that. Train an AI agent to speak to as many women as possible.
And it's just a numbers game.
It's just a numbers game. It's saving time.
It is.
An AI would know all of your interests.
Yeah, you would get a lot of women to fall in love with you because AI would be like on it with the checks.
Maybe that's an idea for a dating app. So you train the AI in the dating app, and it knows everything you're interested in. It knows everything that you're looking for, and you just get your AI to talk to some girl's AI.
That's what Bumble's doing.
Oh, is Bumble doing that?
Yeah, Bumble's doing that,
Someone's
where they're like,
it.
we're just going to create an AI version of you and an AI version of the woman, and the two AIs are going to talk to each other because who needs you even?
Yeah.
The two AIs could even go on the first date to one of those restaurants where they serve food by robots.
Yeah, AI could even have sex, and you could watch the video of it.
You could just critique yourself.
Of yourself going for it.
Were you any good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it in real life? Do you want to do this, what the AI is doing with her AI in real life?
Yeah.
Or do you want to just put your AI into a robot and her AI into a robot, and then they can go off and get married and have little baby AI robot babies?
AI robots. Are we becoming like that scene in Demolition Man where they can't have sex anymore? They just put a hand up.
I think so.
You know,
I think that's the way it's headed. People need to get rid of AI from their lives, unless it saves them time doing other things. But the personal.
The human side. Yeah.
Get out there and go to events.
Yeah.
This show is not about what dating app to use. Get out there and meet people in the real world, whether it's a bus stop or a bar. Just get out there and talk to people and don't think about it. Just go up to them and say hello and have a chat.
Except if you're on a psychologist's waiting room, maybe that's not the best place to pick up a well-heeled person.
Really?
I mean, you could have mutual issues. You could share over your brokenness.
I think it's a great place to pick up someone. They're clearly at a weak point.
So are you.
It's an easy target. Come on. Okay, so how many? How many is okay?
Okay, so I want to say 5. 5 people is probably the max that you can talk to at a time. Because realistically, how many good conversations are you going to be able to carry on once you start getting into any kind of depth? It's time consuming, it's exhausting, and you should know quite quickly who you're having a good flow of conversation with. It gets really hard to maintain interest if you're just doing too many. 5's quite a lot. I would maybe less. Yeah.
I think speak to as many as you like, as many as you can handle. And if one, because you might be a guy who, You're not the most aesthetically pleasing.
Mm.
Your photos aren't airbrushed. You're just being real. There's a photo of you and your stubbies with your shirt off and your dog and your beer gut hanging out. So maybe it is a numbers game for you.
That's a hard no.
You just, hey, how you doing? In 100 different girls' DMs and 1 or 2 replies, there's your conversations. Run with those.
Mike? No.
No?
No.
I'm thinking of someone out there that's lonely, that needs help.
Yeah.
You know? That's
Maybe.
what they got to do that stuff.
Okay, we're going to get in a little bit. We're going to get into some lines to use when you do want to start talking to a woman. But first, a little bit more about once you've started talking to a woman, the thing that you have to be is really clear. Let's say you're talking to 6 women. You got to be really clear what you want.
Yeah.
Because you've got to say, hey, I just want a casual. I'm just in it for the casual dating. I'm chatting to heaps of women. Be really clear because women want to know, and you should want to know as well. You should want to know what they're into. And there is this whole grey area of, I'm into it for casual, but if it works out, then I could be long term. No, that's just hedging your bets. You just want to sleep with people until you find someone that you like. That's essentially right.
Okay. So how many is it okay to be sleeping with at the same time?
Just one. Unless
You're a swinger.
Yeah, then who knows? I don't know what the count is for that. Just one, unless you're really clear and they're really clear that you're just casually dating. You're casually dating and sleeping with people. If they're clear with that and they're happy with that and you've got some kind of friends with benefits scenario with them, go for your life. But don't be sleeping with lots of people without it being really clear, because either you're going to end up with a woman crying on your doorstep or a stalker or just a very angry woman.
Okay. No grey areas there.
No.
Straight down the line. I like it. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it then. This is the moment we've been waiting for. We're going to go through the opening lines and I'm going to give you the ones to avoid.
Yeah.
And you give us the fix, okay?
I'll see if I can frame a little fix for it.
The first one is, hey there, hi.
So, you know how you like someone's profile or DMs work the same way and you just go, hi. What kind of opening is that? Like, you're not asking anything. You're not, where are they going to go with that? Hi, back, and then what? How are you? Yeah, great, good. How are you? No, okay. Here's the fix.
Ask a weird question like, chocolate or strawberry. What are you into?
Yes, I do like an interesting, odd question.
The beach or the bush?
Yeah, I think that they're gonna go, ugh, corny. Some women like corny, but you gotta figure that out.
Fine dining
first.
or pub meal?
That's not a bad question, actually.
Yeah. Okay,
Fine dining or
fine.
pub meal. Yeah, because some people are like, nah, fine dining's not for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so a fix for that first line. We'll give you a couple. Hey, whatever her name is, your profile sparked my curiosity. What's something you're looking forward to this week? Because it sounds like you've looked at her profile. You're interested in what's happening in her life.
And she might say, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, she might go right in there going, oh my God, you're the love of my life. Run for the hills, if that is what she says.
Okay, avoid, hey, what kind of coffee do you like?
Yeah, okay. We're a massive coffee culture in Australia, so coffee chats are quite a big thing. Why don't you go with something a little bit quirky, like, I'm a tragic flat white guy and I refuse to apologize. What's your go-to coffee order when you've got 5 minutes to yourself? Or something like, unless you're a tea drinker, and then you'll have to convert me. A little bit of humor, a little bit of open it up for what's next in case she's not a coffee drinker. So, all of these questions are designed to open up a conversation.
Or what are you into, tap beer or in a can?
Or in a bottle.
Or you want Pilsner or Pale Ale?
Smirnoff Ice.
Smirnoff on Ice. Stolly Lemon Rusky.
A Stolly when you're 19.
What about, hey beautiful, hey gorgeous, hey good looking?
Oh, good Lord.
What about that?
Okay, right, no. Hard no.
Why?
The worst ick, the worst ick is, hey, sexy. No, you don't know me. You've seen 3 photos of me. You do that, and I think just hard no, just big ick. What about something flirty, like, you look like you'd be dangerous in the best possible way at a dinner party? True or false? Like, flirty gives her a bit of a backhanded compliment there, opens up a conversation.
That's the weirdest question I've ever heard of. You look like you'd be dangerous at a dinner party. Like what? What? Because she's got a knife to eat a food? What does that question mean?
It's Colonel Mustard with a candlestick in the dining room.
What?
No, I just mean like make a kind of quirky, flirty comment. Like, or I was just about to say you look like you'd be dangerous with an axe, but that is completely different. I was thinking of axe throwing. That's not right. The true or false edition I quite like, though.
Okay, I'm a bit confused.
You
I'm
and everyone
seriously
else.
considering not doing the show ever again.
Doesn't take much money.
Okay, more to avoid. How are you? How's your day? And the fake deep ones. So tell me about yourself. What do you do for fun? What do you do for a living? Describe yourself in 3 words. What are your hobbies and interests?
Okay, if some guy says to me, what are my hobbies and interests? Like all of those questions are like having a job interview. Tell me your hobbies and interests. What do you like to do during the week? What do you do for fun?
But are these things that
What do you
people are
do for a living?
legitimately asking? Or
Yeah, these are things that people legitimately ask
okay.
because maybe people have been on lots of job interviews and they think, oh, this could be a way to start a conversation. But also, how's your day? What is she going to respond to that? Jesus Christ, it's been a shit week. And then what?
What about the, hey, you're hot, you're beautiful. I don't normally like brunettes, but you're awesome.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't normally like brunettes, but we'll just make an exception. Like you seem like you might be an exception. It's just such a cringe. Like, I get complimenting someone. You could say, hey, you have really beautiful hair, or your eyes are really striking. But just try to veer away from the shit that you might see from ChatGPT. Actually, again, do not use ChatGPT. But if you are seriously stuck, just use it for some examples and then pick something that sounds like you. But just think a little bit.
But how does a dad
box.
actually figure out what to write?
Just be genuine. Like, just ask a curious question. Read her profile. Look at the things she's written on there. Look at her pictures. Does she do any kind of activity? What is she into that she has mentioned on her profile? And lead with that. And not just like, hey, I see you like to travel.
What about talking about yourself? Telling them everything about yourself rather than asking questions about them?
Yeah, so you could be like, hey, I'm Andy. I went to Italy last year and it was an experience that changed my life. Have you been anywhere that changed your life? You could totally lead with something interesting about you and give them an opportunity to say something interesting back. I think it's all about starting a conversation.
Yeah. I think some people talk about themselves a bit too much, though. And that can be like boring.
Look.
If you want to get a girl or a member of the opposite sex talking, ask questions.
Lots of questions. It is the sexiest thing when someone asks you questions about yourself.
Because they're genuinely interested.
Yeah. So
Okay.
good.
Well, any line that's safe to reuse?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say this once, really clearly. Never, ever, ever, when you've started chatting with someone in the morning when everyone's expecting a little good morning text, go, hey, beautiful. No, hard no. Again, to the ick. Maybe once you've been dating for a little bit, chuck it in. Think of something a bit better. Like, hey, beautiful. It's so generic. It's so generic. And if you say it to someone, they're going to think you're using this line on 4 other women because you probably are using that line on 4 other women. So, hey guys, dating is like a job. You've got to put effort into it. You've got to put a little bit of thought and work into it.
It's brutal.
It's brutal.
It's a lot of work.
But the flip side of it being brutal is that it could be pretty cool. Also, shit sometimes. I get it.
But, you're making your own decisions. You can do what you want. And, they say the grass is always greener. You're like, oh, I want to be in a relationship. But then when you're in one, some people are like, oh, gee, I wish I wasn't in one. So you make the most of where you are. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, enjoy the ride. But also,
have fun.
Keep listening for advice. And then actually take the advice. Don't be like, advice, I'm not using that.
Okay, time for a bad dating story.
Alrighty, let's
what do you got,
get the
Teva?
story
Let's see the bad dating story.
Okay, so this is from one of Mike's mates. I'm not going to use his name. Almost said his name again.
No, we wouldn't.
Okay.
We wouldn't do that to Narin.
No, sorry, we would never do that to him. Okay, he's a total legend, and this was a terrible night. So
This is totally made up.
it's not Narin's story, let's just be honest. So he matches with a woman on Hinge, great chat for a week, locks in dinner at a nice Italian place, gets there early. She turns up 20 minutes late. No apology, just, sorry, traffic. She lives 10 minutes down the road. It's Tuesday night. So, red flag number 1. Conversation's flowing all right, and then halfway through the main, she gets a phone call. Doesn't excuse herself, just answers it at the table, carries on chatting to her mum. about some kind of issue that her mum is having in like a conversational way, not like your dog's died, you need to go. Keeps having this conversation at the table for like 6 or 7 minutes. Doesn't make any eye contact. He's now eating his main and she's still on the phone to her mum. Food's arrived and he keeps making eyes at the waiter like, help a man out here. She's still chatting on the phone. I would have left. Would you have left? I would have been like, all right, see ya.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then maybe he
get
was
up,
just...
Get up and leave. She's got no respect for you and she's just there for a free dinner, basically.
Maybe he
Unless
was
she
just...
actually has a serious situation she's dealing with.
No, I get that. But from what he wrote, it sounds like she was just having a good old chat with her mum.
That's weird.
He didn't leave. He gave her the benefit of the doubt. Eventually, she gets off the phone. By this time, the waiter has already delivered the bill to their table. So she says, oh, so sorry, I'll get this. He tries to say, no, I'll pay. And she's like, no, I'll get this. She gets it. He doesn't hear from her for like 3 days. No follow-up, just nothing. He's texted her to go, you know, hey, thanks for the date. And she follows up a few days later just with a copy of the receipt with his half circled and her pay ID on it.
No.
Yes.
What? Would you pay it?
Hell no. I wouldn't. But like...
Depends. If
I don't
it was
know, like,
cheap, I'd just go, cut
you
my
might
losses.
just
I don't
go,
want
"Oh,
someone
fine,
slagging me off
whatever."
around town. I just pay them $30-$50 or whatever.
But like...
But if it was a high-end fine dining restaurant, it
Then
was
you would.
$1,000. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I think that he actually does say that he did pay her. I don't think I would. But you wouldn't want to, like, what a weird thing to do after a date.
That's just a bit rough, sitting there on the phone the whole time on a first date and then paying the bill. You think, okay, well, at least she paid the bill.
All right, she's acknowledging
She had
that
stuff
this
to
is
deal with.
legit.
She acknowledged that she was being a dick.
Guys, when you go on a date, you take your phone, see this little rectangular thing, and you put it not on the table, you put it in your pocket. Because if it's on the table, it's like you're always waiting for something to just be a bit brighter and shinier for you. Then it vibrates and you glance down at it, even if you don't mean to. We're all sort of programmed like that now.
Yeah, you lose concentration, lose focus on the person that you're supposed to be spending time with,
in your pocket.
getting to know. Turn
Pretend
it off
you're happy
even.
to see her.
Turn it off for an hour.
Just turn it
Half
off.
an hour even.
No one's going to need you.
Just to focus on the person.
Remember the olden days when we didn't have mobile phones?
The olden days. No, I'm not that old. I don't remember that at all.
And if someone needed you, they would just have to wait until you got home.
Yep. Man, the thought of that is just so relaxing.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Imagine not having that anymore and how easy life would be. We're too contactable.
We're too contactable. And also, this little rectangular device, so much in here. We're so wedded to it. All right, divorce your phones, people. Next step.
Divorce your phones.
I am not going to walk that talk, but you could. Mike's not going to walk that talk either.
No. Or downgrade to just a little Nokia without the screen on it so people can just ring you and
People
it's
can
really
just
hard
call
to
you.
text.
Like-
so you'll use it less.
Those are the ones your grandpa has with the really giant numbers.
Go back to that. No screen.
Yeah. Oh, when it takes you a really long time to text because you have to press each button 3 times to get the letter. Now, if any of you don't understand that reference, this is the wrong podcast for you.
I mean, I've got friends who aren't on social media and we'll be chatting about something that was funny on Instagram or whatever, and then they'll go, oh, I haven't seen it. Can you forward it to me? But they have to do a screen record and send it to them. And it was something funny, but it's like,
By the time you've
think
done
of the
it.
hours that this person has been saving every week by not being on social media.
So many hours. So many hours.
I'm not saying get off social media because we wouldn't be able to promote the show without social media.
Stay on social media, please.
Yes, please, for us. Thanks.
It's for us. Thanks very much. So, Mike, we'll be doing another one of these really soon. And as always, gentlemen, your homework.
We need your homework. Do it.
Do it.
She will mark it and send it back to you. And if it's not good, you'll have to see her after class.
Yes, come to the principal's office. Oh.
For a caning.
Come to the principal's office. Homework in the show notes, a workbook. Check if you feel like you are ready to date. That workbook is going to help you out. But also, what do we need every episode, Mike?
Oh, please. Comments below. We need you to send us your bad date stories, any questions that you have, any dating advice, because that's what this show is all about. It's Single Dads Dating Dilemmas. Send it our way. You've been watching Single Dads Dating Dilemmas with Mike and Tev.
Remember to share this episode with any of your mates, whether you like them or hate them, or someone's just in the process of getting divorced or separated and doesn't know what the fuck to do. Send them our way. See ya.
Bye.